Alright everyone, today we're going to be changing out a roof skin on a 69 Camaro. First of all, I'm going to go through a few steps of how I do it. As you can see, I've already cut off the main bulk of it. The only thing I got left are your trim pieces, all your pinch welds. Now the whole rear section of this car has been changed: frame rails, trunk pan, quarters, everything. So I've already got this seam right here is already gone. Most of the time that is lead, or if it's a vinyl top car, you got some sort of sealant in there. So if the roof skin's still on the car, you'll have to get rid of that whole section to find the spot welds. Your front section here on your A-pillar, you got lead. Most of the time, either there's a vinyl top car, or just a normal standard car, you're gonna have lead in this corner. So just get you you can either use just a regular old torch, or just get you a handheld propane torch, melt that lead out of there just so you can see that weld right in there. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go through, I'm going to find all my spot welds on this pinch weld right here. I'm going to get this weld off. And right here in the drip edge, I'm going to have to grind that all out because there is some small spot welds in there. They're fun to get to. And then we're going to clean everything up, put a little coat of primer on it just to protect a little more. And then after we get all that done, we'll move over and we'll start prepping the new roof panel. So let's get to work. All right, now that we got all the trimming done, I went ahead and sanded everything down with a wire brush real quick. Put some flat black on it. It's kind of glossy right now, I know, but it'll dry. And put some weld-through primer around where I'm going to be doing my pinch welds. Right here in the drip rail, I just put self-etching primer because I'll be putting my panel bonding adhesive down in there. I usually don't weld those, I just usually put panel bonding adhesive. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna prep the new roof panel, put some holes in it, put a little grinding on it, put some self-etch primer, maybe some little bit of weld-through primer here and there where we're gonna be welding. Let's do that. All right, I got my roof skin prep. Got all my holes where pinch welds are gonna go. Also where my quarters are gonna go. I ground down right here where the drip rail is gonna be. Put some self-etching primer down just so the panel bonding adhesive has something to grab onto. It's not just the factory primer these come in. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna test fit it up there real quick. And then I'm gonna put my panel bonding adhesive right there in the drip rail, so it has something to connect to, and then clamp it down. And there we have it. It's all welded on, spot welds. I had to make a small relief cut right there. It started to buckle. These roof skins are never perfect. None of these reproduction parts are ever perfect. Just gotta make them work. It's part of it. I usually use AMD parts. Usually the best thing I can find. There are some things, sometimes other ones are alright, but AMD is usually the one I go with. So, there it is. Thanks for watching, folks.